And right here, we have them right next to geese. Focused on me. And just seeing people boom, like this, running up to a dog on a leash is not socialization. Training while your dog is being in an interactive place like a pet store. Training is proper socialization. He tries to be... Today in the car.
Riggs.
I'm teaching them down, teaching them the etiquette. Car etiquette.
Get down.
Good, Riggs. Trying to get them to settle down. Excited, too anxious, too much negative emotions and energy. Settle them down. Chill out.
Asher, back.
Using Asher and Bane, show them what to do. Good. Riggs, lay down. Lay down. Pop down. You can even point down.
Riggs, down.
There you go. He's got to see what's wrong. Pop. Put it up higher on him. And then when you pull down, his head's going to go down.
Yeah.
A little bit more force every time. Oh, he's being stubborn. Good.
Good.
Good, Riggs.
Good.
Just gotta be patient. Sometimes you just gotta be patient. Good boy. So we got Riggs again for a intensive session. We're gonna take him to a couple places. I like to do pet stores, public park, and dog park. And we're working on whatever they need to be working on. That's his biggest thing is fear aggression, socialization, stubbornness, all the things. So yeah, stay tuned. Alrighty, we got Mr. Riggs today, and we're already doing it. Leave it quiet. No. Good. No. Good. Shh. Look at the guard dogs. Look at them. They're quiet. I do this kind of scruff thing. Sometimes the leash. Good. Quiet. Riggs is a tough dog. I don't have to do this with most golden doodles. They're so sensitive. But Riggs is a beta male. He's a beta male. He thinks he's alpha. You have to show him. Quiet. You have to show him, like, dude, this is not okay. And sometimes the things that we do doesn't register to him. This is a lot of fear. This is his first time here. First time probably seeing geese and ducks. My boys aren't used to squirrels. Bane, quiet. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's get out there. Hey. With me. Good. With me. I probably got him. All right. Ready? Sit. Sit. Riggs, sit. Good. Stay. All right, here goes nothing. My boys are on 10 right now. It's winter. They haven't been around geese or squirrels in a long time. My boys are hunting dogs. Riggs is a hunting dog too. He might not be a hunting breed, but he loves to hunt. He loves to chase. Leave it. So right now I'm getting order. Before we even walk, we can't walk unless I have order. Let's go. Good. This way. Stop. Sit. Riggs. Riggs. Good. He really doesn't want, he wants to go chase squirrels. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this squirrel. Let's go. Leave it. Leave it. Let's go. Leave it. And I'm just letting them correct themselves. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Leave it. Stop. 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 Let's go. Stop. Come on, Riggs. You can do it. You can do it, Riggs. You can do it. Riggs. Good. Yes. Good. Break. With me. Good. Come on, Riggs. Tighten up. Good. Good. Asher, break. Bane's being a punk. He's messing with him. Break. Break. Riggs, break. Riggs, come. You guys keep tripping me. If you don't let the dogs dictate your pace. Also, don't let your dogs dictate how you walk. Leave it. Good. Break.
So now we're going to have a montage of Riggs being a good boy. There you had a recall into a break. He's able to do whatever he wants. Boom, recall again. I want those eyes. I want Bane to distract him. I want him to focus on me. I want them to look at Asher eventually. Good. And break. Okay, right here, we have Riggs, Golden Doodle again. This guy is very reactive to not just dogs, man, but people too. So I put Asher on both sides, in between this guy that's about to walk by right here. Tell Riggs to sit. I want eyes on me. Guy walks by. He does a good job. I'm saying, good boy. He looks at the guy, looks back at me. I say, good boy again. You get a treat. Pay right there. No reactivity. And we're off. Now watch, I'm just going to start walking. I don't let these guys dictate who is in charge, who is dictating the walk. You know, Mr. Riggs kind of freaks out a little bit. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. He's trying to find his lane right now. This is what I call trying to find their lane. Dogs are pack animals. They learn how to walk together. The wolf pack doesn't allow dogs to cross over each other, to bump into each other. So when I do this heel with the group of dogs, I can have one dog. I can have two dogs. Oh, here's a turn right here. This is what I call a turn. I do these random turns so the dog can be more focused on me. Here I am doing this weird, trying to figure out what's going on with the freaking retractable leashes. But yeah, just trying to figure out his lane, okay? All right, on to the next one. Again, we're trying to find lane, okay? I'm trying to teach these guys a good heel. Every dog that's with me, when I have Asher and Bane with me, and again, Bane is 7 months right here. He's learning just like Riggs right here. Not Scoob. That's a different dog. They're both learning, okay? I think we have more people walking right here. Yeah, I think there's some people walking right here. So this time I have Riggs on the opposite side where it's a little bit harder. And I'm just walking. I'm walking. Good, Riggs. No reactivity. Beautiful. There's Bane messing with him again. Come on, Bane. Really, dude? Really freaks him out. Freaks him out. Watch this. I keep it moving. I let the freak out happen. I don't freak out. I keep emitting calm leadership. And then what happens is, okay, he finds his lane. So basically, we do this for another 20 minutes. We just passing people, passing dogs. Again, I'm correcting what I don't like, marking it with the verbal. And then the good things I like, perfect sit right there after a stop and a focus. I say his name, your name, you should focus. I'm working on a gentle right now. I want your dogs to have impulse control, not just rush in, take the treat, but to have some control over their impulse of just boom, give me that treat. Here's a break. But this type of break right here is a break into a let's go. As your dog gets used to your language, I just say let's go instead of break. Okay, enough of that fun stuff. Time to assume control. It's very important that when you go from transitioning to having fun to back to having a what I call a training walk or a very, very controlled walk, especially in a highly populated park, it could be anywhere. I always set the tone. Okay. You set the tone early, dogs follow. Dogs respect you. They follow, they listen, they obey. So I'm just making sure that I want to be a clear leader, okay? I want to be fair, but I also want to be consistent. Check this out. We have Mr. Riggs right here walking by another person. As you can see, I am letting him make a decision. He didn't get any pops. He didn't get any leash correction. There was no tension. I never changed my tone, and I'm just congratulating him. Look, here's another one. Look at that. Look at that. He thinks about it, and he's thinking probably about all of the times that I've corrected all of the bad things, but he's also remembering all the good stuff. So now we are testing what happens if we just sit down. Most dogs just want to go, 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 go. And as you can see, I'm just sitting down. I'm just sitting down, and I want him to go from work, work, work. We're moving fast. I'm using Asher and Bane as good role models. Hey, look, Dad said it's time to chill out. He's so focused on just everything in life. Most of this is lack of socialization. Here comes some ducks. This is funny. He's like, what is that coming at me right now? Look at this. What is that coming at me right now? That's kind of scary. I'm just here to help him go through life, guiding him through life, teaching him what should we do when something happens. Here comes some weird real animals that look like they're floating on water. They're coming towards me. I don't know what to do. Well, his training tells him I need to sit. I need to focus on the master with the leash. I need to follow Asher and Bane's lead. Okay, they're chill. Okay, now we're getting up. Okay, let me just follow you guys. So yeah, this has a lot to do with just socialization, giving them opportunities to meet something new. Here's a flock of geese, and these are Centennial Park geese. These geese are not the nicest geese. They see people all the time, dogs all the time. They ain't scared of nothing. And as you can see, our dogs at this moment are not on 10 as much. They're tuned up. They're in their workers mode. Some people call they're in drive. They are locked in right now. So right now, here you go. We are at another test. Another really, really hard test. Are you going to focus on me? Or are you going to break? Are you going to do what you want to do? What do you think is best? Okay? This is the whole decision making thing. Allow your dog to make a decision. Right now, he's making good decisions. I know you can't hear me right now, but I am constantly saying the most annoying, good, good. You're doing a good job. Good. I have conditioned my good before we even came out here. When I say good, that means treat. That means you did a really good job. I am pleased. I have trained him. I am pleased. Check this out. Like I said, all three of these dogs are hunters. This puppy right here, Bane, wants to do nothing but go chase those geese. Bane has never seen geese. Riggs has never seen geese. But check this out. They are locked in. It's a lot. Bane breaks right here. He's breaking right here. Riggs is like, dude, it's too much. I correct Bane. Boom. I get that sit I want. And right here we have them right next to geese. Focused on me. And then boom, I lead. Now, let's talk about threshold training. Dog threshold training is a technique that teaches dogs to recognize and manage impulses without reacting to them. When I teach a dog a threshold training, I can open the door and they should not run outside. Thresholds are the lines between different emotional states for dogs, and they can be real or imaginary. Impulse training. Now let's talk about that. As you can see, I am impulse training the pups right now. Bane, Asher, and Riggs, their impulsive nature is saying, I want to run outside of this door. I don't want to do threshold training. I want to go to the dog park. We're at a dog park right now, and all I'm doing is I am waiting for them to show patience, to show focus, to show impulse control. As I see that, I say good. And then I want to see how long. How long can you hold this extended stay? How long can you hold this patience exercise, this impulse training exercise? Okay. Are you going to give into your impulses or are you going to trust your training? This is what I'm doing right now. Here I am marking good behavior, chucking treats all in here, using Asher as a um, model. And then I say, okay, let's go. You've done a good job. Now let's talk about my dog park etiquette, my little dog park routine. This is almost foolproof. I first tune my dogs up before we even go inside of the dog park. Right now, even though we've been training for a good minute now, pretty much for the next, I think for the last 2-3 hours, Mr. Riggs still wants to give in to the impulse of, I want to go play with these dogs. So right now I'm just tuning them up. I like to do stops and turns, focus, sit, and then repeat. I'm also looking in the dog park randomly, and I'm also seeing how these dogs react to the dogs inside of the dog park, as well as how these other dogs react to my dogs. Now, if I see my dogs reacting poorly, we don't go in the dog park, or I use that as a training time and train and tune up these puppies. As you can see right now, there are dogs antagonizing Bane and Riggs, and I'm using this as a distraction to focus on me. Okay, I'm setting the tone. Again, setting the tone is a big thing. I see you want these dogs behind me, but who's important? When I get that focus, when I get those eyes, especially a sit, boom, you get paid. And we get to continue on what you want to do, which is have a good time with me and eventually go into this dog park. Most dog parks have these little square areas where right before we go in, I let the dogs go off and I wait a second to see how those dogs react and how my dogs react off leash. Okay. This entire time, I'm analyzing my dogs and the other dogs. All right. Now we're moving in. And look how tense this is. Normally, we go to a dog park, it's going to be that alpha dog that's going to greet and test. Okay. I moved this dog back, this husky right here. He was the alpha dog in the park. I move him back to let Riggs kind of slide in. Bane is another alpha male, but Bane is only 8 months in this video. And this puppy is sizing up Bane, saying, don't come in here thinking you're the boss. Riggs is not an alpha male, which again, how do you find out what type of dog do you have? An alpha, beta, omega, or submissive dog? Put your dog with a bunch of other dogs. You will see if your dog is an alpha, a beta, an omega, or a submissive dog. Mr. Riggs is a beta male. So he's alpha until another alpha shows up and says, I'm the real alpha. As you can see, he's running from this alpha husky right here. Playful though. It's not fear all the way. It's playful. Okay. So now really good right here. He's meeting this husky. Husky gives him the look. I'm not the one to mess with. He does a good job at backing up. I do a little slow-mo because that husky is very dominant. Okay, let's watch these dogs have fun. I want to see you guys point out anything that you guys see and comment below right now. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Comment what you guys think is going on. If you guys have any questions on dogs and dog communication, yeah, just comment below. Shoot me a DM if this is on a different platform. I'll respond shortly. Again, Riggs is with me for reactivity. He's not really well socialized with dogs or humans. He reacts with dogs, he reacts with humans, people, men, even kids he's reacting to. So this is a great sight to see. He's having a good time, having a great time. And I'm just letting him figure out things. Okay. He's going up to this random stranger. Every time he's doing something good, I am marking it. I know you can't hear it with the original audio, but I am marking good. This is good. Good, Riggs. Play. Have fun. This is your chance. You've done a really good job up until this point. While this whole time we've been training. This is your reward. Recess. But even this recess, I'm training him. Some more playtime. Here's a pit bull mix. Kind of playing a little rough. He is figuring it all out. He's communicating without much aggression. Right now, I'm testing him with the ball. He's an only child dog. So normally when he really wants something and other dogs are hovering over him or trying to take that ball or toy away, he kind of gets kind of reactive and kind of aggressive. So I am marking all of the good behavior that he's doing. I mean, Bane is literally hovering over him right now. Testing him with the drop it and wait. I'm also training with the ball. Right now, I have a different motivation right here. I test those patient skills, the impulse control again, focusing on his eye contact right here. How are you going to deal with the pressure of another dog picking on you, messing with you, trying to get the ball out of your mouth? Oh, really good. He almost broke there. All right, here we go again. I do this little thing where I put my foot on whatever that thing is, and I use this as impulse training. I say sit. Now I'm telling him down. Really quick, I throw that ball. I get that ball out of here. And right now, again, we're just testing them. It's a big test of sharing toy aggression and obedience training. I mix in a bunch of impulse training techniques as well as patient training techniques.
Recording because we're having a client, this is my client's dog, and what we're doing today is going to go on YouTube. Easy, Asher. Easy, Asher. Leave it. You guys don't need to teach him a lesson. So I use my dogs to train other dogs. And whatever they correct.
Really?
I train a lot of dogs. I train a lot of German Shepherds actually. And my boys know it. So they're trying to hurt them and teach them to be nice and leave it.
Bane is on him.
All right, pet store and public training. This is our last stop. We did a indoor place before this. We did a dog park. We did a public park. But first of all, I want to thank you guys who have been with me up until this point. If you're still watching, still getting information, still looking at Riggs be a superstar, look at this right here. No reaction. Again, this dog is very reactive, kind of locked in with everything else. That's a little redirection / correction thing I do, a little butt flip. But check this out. We are going inside of a busy pet store right now. I have him in a nice heel. Yeah, I need his focus. And I'm, again, emitting calm leadership. Look at how very stimulated he is. He's very stimulated. All these people. This is very hard for him. So I just kind of calm him down and I put him in a focused sit. Right here, I'm just trying to get him to calm down and focus and remember his training. He breaks himself. I try to positively reinforce his sit. He does not give me what I want. So I correct him with some body language and then I get that sit I like. After a hard correction, I normally redirect to a break or something else, and then I retry that sit. So now I'm trying a different technique. This is a negative reinforcement technique. He looks at me, and the negative pressure that I was giving with the leash goes away. So this is the hardest part of my intensive sessions. I am literally shaping and guiding his behavior inside of this pet store. I have him in heel, and then I break him, and then I break him again, and then I call him back, and I ask him to go into a heel. I ask him to sit. He looks at me. Good. We continue. I break him. I tell him to come back. We sit. Good boy. Praise right there. I want you to come back to me. Recall pets, reaffirming him through touch. Okay. I'm explaining right here. He's going crazy. He's wild. He's spazzy. I need him to settle down. Okay. He is getting rewarded for calming himself down. He is getting stimulated, overly stimulated. As soon as I break him, look, this is what happens. He gets too carried away, so I put him back into a heel. This heel is like his place. Okay. When things get hard, just come to my heel. Come right next to me. I'll lead you, buddy. And again, positive reinforcing everything that I like. He's looking at cats. I don't think he's ever seen cats up until this point. And he's not barking. He's not jumping, lunging, getting too anxious. So I'm just going to let him break and have a good time. He is free to do what he wants until I say sit. He gives me that sit again. He gets rewarded. Positive reinforcement. And look, there's another person that just walked by. I will time, as soon as that person walks by, I will time him. I will time my reward and do something extra. Sometimes I put him in a sit or a down, and then we break. Here we are going through more aisles, more action where more people is, okay? Or where more people are, okay? This is just huge. This is a lot for him, okay? He's going to find these animals, see these animals for the first time in his life. Sometimes your dog just has to get out and experience life. Okay, this is the same dog that sees a squirrel or sees something and barks and goes wild. Hears something outside of his house and goes wild. A lot of that is fear, fear of the unknown. He doesn't know what those things are, so he kind of just checks out. But hey, I'm encouraging him to come meet and experience these things. Come here, come over here. Come over here. Look at these things right here. What is that? Things aren't as scary as you think, buddy. Things are not as scary as you think. It's all good, man. This is what I call proper socialization. Let's talk about it. A lot of people believe going to the dog park is socializing your dog, and that's good socialization. A lot of times, your dog can pick up bad behaviors and get worse. Also, we got to think about it. Most dogs at the dog park is not trained. So if you're going to take your dog to a dog park and you're hoping that he is going to get socialized, sometimes he will, but you might see a lot of negatives. Taking your dog to the pet store and just seeing people like this, running up to a dog on a leash is not socialization. Training while your dog is being in an interactive place like a pet store. Training is proper socialization. He tries to be a little bit pushy to that pug. I redirect him. I correct him. I redirect him again. I require obedience. You can't be jumping and lunging and being pushy to other dogs at the pet store. He just can't. Okay. Um, right here, I'm just doing drills. Right here, I am drilling them. All right, we do school everywhere, training everywhere. Right now on this leash, in public, you are a working dog. You are a working dog, Mr. Riggs. And look at this guy. He's killing it. Like, this dude is a transformed dog, and I'm so proud of this guy. Look at this. He's on a break. He's free to do what he wants. There are a bunch of people out. He's recalling. Look at this guy. Perfect. I'm waiting for him to break himself. He doesn't break himself. He even gives me a sit. He's getting pets. He's getting love. Dude, this is awesome. And I'm letting him know this is awesome. I'm praising him. I'm letting him know this is awesome. I haven't said stop. I haven't said break. I haven't said sit. And he's just waiting for my instructions. This is exactly what you want as a dog owner. So next I do this thing where I touch the items at the store. I correct any type of pushy. I correct any type of pushiness, any type of curiosity, any type of eating or messing with things, any type of impatience, impulse failures or impulse weaknesses. I correct breaking yourself while I am doing something. As you can see, I pay him for letting me just interact with the world while you're in a sit and being patient. And then we move on. More people walking by, and he's not doing anything crazy. Here we go with another meeting on leash with another dog. Check this out. This guy goes crazy when he sees other dogs, people, and even kids on leash. Check this out. He is staying. I have his contact. I have eye contact with him. And watch this. I'm going to break him eventually. But right now I'm testing him. I'm talking to the people. Just because you are talking with the people doesn't mean your dog gets to run up and engage and jump out and do things. You know what I mean? Your dog should wait for those other people to reach their hand out. And yes, I said it, reach their hand out, as I'm explaining to these people right now how to greet dogs. Reach your hand out to my working dog. And if my dog wants to say hi to you, okay, you guys can interact. This is called proper socialization. Look at this guy. He sees me petting another dog, sitting properly, waiting for my command. What should I do here, master? I want you to sit and be a good boy. I want you to interact with people and be good. I want you to show everyone your training. Okay? I want you to show everyone how good you're doing. All right? I can talk to people while you just chill. You just be okay with being okay. No lunging, no reactivity, no fear to different people. And then we continue. I should be able to mess with anything. I should be able to shop without my dog messing with things, okay? Getting in the way, being reactive, okay? Right now I have him on a break. And look at this guy. I'm just so proud of him. I recall him back to a heel. Boom. Perfect. This is what you want. This is what you want. Now we're going to go through a little montage of him doing a good job. Enjoy. Okay, first and foremost, thank you guys for watching. I just want to share my gratitude for you guys, anyone who watches this. I hope this encourages you guys, and I hope that you guys like, subscribe, share, comment, and get out there and train your dogs.